line, and tonight members of VBS USY are joining me to light the Hanukkah candles. We want to wish everyone a happy Hanukkah. Everybody say happy Hanukkah. You can unmute for a moment and say happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. So we have some important questions we have to ask, some deep spiritual questions. Question number one, what's the best thing to put on a latke? Let's start. Jablons, what's the best thing to put on a latke?
Sour cream.
Yeah.
Except
All
that
right, that was cool. Sour cream, you get points for sour cream. Jomskis, what do you put on a latke?
Applesauce.
We put on
Applesauce,
applesauce.
that's a good one.
Mark puts on sugar.
Sugar, okay, that's cool. All right, Kilbergs, what do you put on a latke?
We use my grandma's applesauce. You put on our locker.
Grandma's applesauce, not just plain applesauce.
It's homemade.
All right, let's see who else we got. Finers, what do you put on a latke?
I put on sour cream.
Sour cream. What's the weirdest thing you ever put on a latke?
Maple
syrup.
Zimmerman, what do you put on a latke?
Sour cream, dill, and caviar.
Dill and caviar. Hoo-ha.
Caviar, that's what
That's schnapsy. That's fancy. Anybody put ketchup on latkes?
No.
Barbecue sauce? No?
What about lox?
Yeah,
Lox
that's what
on a
my mom
latke.
just said. She puts locks on latkes.
Lox on a latke. That has to be that has to go down in history as something important. Lox on
Lots
a
of latkes.
Lox a latkes. All right, it's time to light. Do we all have candles ready? We all have candles ready? Let's move this over. We have our candles. Everybody ready? Tonight is the 5th night, right? 6th night?
6 nights.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Isn't
6
it
nights.
6 nights?
6 nights. Are you ready? Light up your shamash. Ready? Here we go. Okay, well, wait.
It's not lighting. Whoops.
Okay. And join us, please. Ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Chanukah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh ma'otzur yeshuati lechana el shabeya tikon beit tefilati v'sham toda nizabeya li'etachin matbeya mitzor hamnabeya azegmor b'shir mizmor Hanukkah tamizbeya azegmor b'shir mizmor Hanukkah tamizbeya. So here's a little known fact. There was a big debate among the rabbis of the Talmud, specifically between Hillel and Shammai. Hillel said you light the candles the way we do. You start with 1 on the first night, and 2 on the second night, and 3 on the 4th night until the whole thing is bright. Shammai said it should go the other way around, because if they had enough oil for the first night, each night it got a little bit less. So he said you should start with a full menorah on the first night and go down to 0 on the last night. Now, why do you suppose Hillel won and Shammai lost? Can anyone give me an idea? Why do you suppose we do it this way and not that way? Anybody have a suggestion? Ms. Jomsky, do you have a suggestion? You're raising your hand or scratching your head. You can make a guess. It's okay.
Yeah. Because the miracle was greater.
Well, that was the idea. The question is, which way is the miracle greater? To start with a little bit and end up with a lot, or start with a lot and end up with a little bit?
To start with a little and then with
To start with a little and then get a
You
lot.
think so? That's a better idea?
Yeah.
We see there's 2 philosophies of life. One philosophy of life is things are getting better. And one philosophy of life is things are getting worse. And the Jewish tradition chose the optimistic way. So we add candles every night and things are always getting better. That's a really good idea. All right, here's a second tough question. This is what we called in yeshiva a klutz kasha. So remember the story of Judah Maccabee and the oil? They found enough oil for how many nights? Raise your finger. Tell me how many nights. They found enough oil for, no. They found enough oil for one night. How long did it last? How many nights did it last? 8 nights. So how many nights was the miracle? Because, well, think for a minute. They poured the oil in the first night, and that night there was enough oil. So the miracle should only be 7 nights. So how can we light an 8-night menorah? Bum, 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 bum,
Because of
bum.
Sukkot.
Bum 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 bum. What kind of miracle happened on the first night? If you don't know you have enough, but you still believe we need to try, what kind of miracle is that? We need to try. We need to have faith that we can get through this and we'll find enough light to last as long as we need it to. So I need everyone to get all the strength together you can, because we have to stay healthy and well for a couple of more months. And then we're all going to get a shot and bang, we're all going to be healthy again. And we'll get to go come back to shul, come back to camp, come back to school, come back to restaurants. Think of all the fun we're ready to have. Come back to theaters, come back to work. But we have to hope that there's enough for everybody. The first night, the miracle was that they had faith that they could last this long. And that's a great miracle. It's a miracle from inside. So let's wish everybody a happy Hanukkah. We need another Hanukkah song. Ready? Mi yimalel gvurot Yisrael otan mi yimna hein bechol dor yakum gibor goel ha'am. Mi yimalel gvurot Yisrael otan mi yimna hein bechol dor yakum gibor goel ha'am. Take it, Neen.
Shema.
Bayami mahem basman hazeh, Maccabee Moshiach ubodeh, uviyameinu kol am Yisrael, yitached yakum v'yigael. Hoy mi yimalel gurot Yisrael otan mi yimneh, hein bechol dor yakum gibor goel ha'am. Mi yimalel gurot Yisrael otan mi yimneh, Cameron, tell us what's happening tonight. Tell us what's happening tonight. We can play bingo and we can win a synagogue, right?
You all get to win VBS.
Wow. How
Yes.
do we play bingo? Tell us how to get on.
Well, I think we just posted it again, but you can go to vbs.org/youth. And there will be a link there to sign up if you would like, but we got to get you in right this minute because I got to do a lot more organizing if so. But it's going to be really fun. And I have all my prizes over here.
Prizes.
And,
I love
yeah.
prizes.
Wait, Rabbi, have you ever seen a ginormous baguette pillow?
It's a challah pillow.
It looks like a challah, but I think it's a baguette and it
I
comes
always wanted to
with,
sleep with a challah. Nina,
Okay.
when did we do that?
we can make that happen. How about a tortilla blanket?
We're talking.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
have to put it away for Pesach.
You can also now learn how to skateboard if you'd like to.
Wow.
We've got lots of things. And the biggest prize of all,
Is a small white box.
Oh, earbuds.
Earbuds.
this is what the kids say, I'm flexing, which means like these are expensive. And so if I'm wearing AirPods, I must be
You
something.
can put them in your nose. You can put them in your nose and then you can sing through your nose. It's really a very special experience.
Just like a mask. We're
They'll
learning
protect
all
you
new
from
ways.
COVID, right? Because no
Breathe,
one will
yeah.
go near you. They'll think you're too weird.
So join us. And if you can't join us, we are more than happy to take any kind of donations as well.
And where does all the money go, Cam? Where does all the money go?
Well, really, it goes to make sure that these kids get a chance to go to camp or Israel. It's very
Yay.
expensive to send kids to summer camp, as most of you parents know. So we
It's
do
expensive.
annual fundraising to make sure that we can, help our scholarship fund out.
for the
So
Youth
please,
Scholarship Fund. So please come and join us. Support the Youth Scholarship Fund. Send kids to Israel this summer, kids to camp this summer, and kids.
they're
to-
going this summer. They are going.
Let's have a wonderful time. And tomorrow night, Alana, what are we doing tomorrow night? Where's Alana?
I'm
Alana,
here. Tomorrow
Yeah,
night is
tomorrow
Hanukkah
night.
Pajamica, sponsored by the ECC. And in the beginning, we'll have a little party with the ECC, the Early Childhood Center. And the end will be a special presentation of a updated new Rabbi.
How the Grinch Stole Shabbat.
So make sure to tune in tomorrow night, 5:30, same time, same station.
All right, everyone. Have a happy Hanukkah.
Happy
Hanukkah.
Thanks, everybody.
Have a sweet Hanukkah. Thanks for joining us. Have a happy Hanukkah.
Thanks, everybody.